We want to remind everybody that the Brand Body Shop Collision of the Week goes to Tyler Linville, and, of course, the Mark Hinsley Show brought to you by Subway in the new Walmart Supercenter. Coach, appreciate you coming up graciously. 20-0, the Hounds lose, and a lot of things to work on, and we knew that coming in. It was a good quality football team, but a lot of positives to take away from what happened tonight.
Well, and, with a game like that, I found a free safety tonight. Colton O'Dell, he I put him in after Ben was just gassed early. I threw Colton in, and the kid just played his guts out. And I couldn't expect anything more from a sophomore, by the way, David.
Yeah.
So, some props to Colton O'Dell. That kid played his heart out. I used a lot of people tonight defensively, and I'm talking on the defensive side of it. I used a lot of people defensively. You used Tyler Linville. I repped him in at nose, in and out. I used Antonio
Gomez.
Well. And, played well. Antonio Gomez. Caleb Stadler and Darrell Hardman had a good little rotation going.
Sure.
And then Darrell, I saw when we were coming off the field, got player of the game for Newport.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, when I watched the tape, he's obviously done some good things out there.
Yes, sir.
Nick Murphy and Sam Bowen, they barely come off the field tonight. I mean, they played their guts out. And, that's the thing we knew going into this is we had a lot of kids going both ways.
Sure.
And we knew that we were going to have to be in conditioning. We knew that we were going to have somewhat of a rotation in order to keep both, sides of the ball healthy enough to move the ball and to stop him moving it.
Well, we threw it on the ground a couple of times offensively that really hurt us when we looked like we were going to, as Randy Klepetcha said here, we're going to start ginning right here, and threw it on the ground a couple of times. Those are things that can be corrected. Ben, first time he's played quarterback in a real football game. I mean, we've had a quarterback for 3 years in a row, but I thought overall I liked our effort. I like our team. I think we're athletic enough, but you talk about the goose egg. Sometimes you have a goose egg thrown at you, but a zero is a zero.
Yeah, and it always stings. There's no zero that doesn't sting unless you're on the other end of it, defensively.
Right.
But, and you're right. Ben getting thrown into a new position, and a scrimmage is a scrimmage. I hate to say that, but it is a scrimmage. And this was live action out there, and he really got, thrown in the fire tonight, and it showed at times. And the number one thing that I talked about this week is the things that we can help. Or two guys going in motion. We did that tonight.
Right.
Putting the ball on the ground.
Absolutely.
Those are things that we can change. That's the little things, and that's what I talked about downstairs a while ago was the little things. Penalties like that, the two guys going in motion, they know that. They're supposed to communicate that.
Sure. That's
stuff that we can change, and we will change it. The putting on the ground, we talk about that till we're blue in the face. We've got to change that. You've got to hold on to the rock if we're going to keep going forward with it. So that's things that we can change. Defensively, it was tackling. We talked about it all week is tackling. And, we always talk about high zone and low zone. High zone's on the chest, low zone's in the legs.
Sure.
Kid like jumping Joe Frazier, you've got to get in his legs. The kid runs the ball hard.
Yes, sir, he does.
And if you try to high zone him, you're going to do exactly what we saw a little bit tonight of bouncing off of him. We've got to attack that guy in his thighs. And if we do that, and that's what I kept telling him at halftime, do it my way now. You tried it your way. You tried high zoning. You tried to get in his chest. Now do it my way. Get in his thighs. So, it's the little things. And that's what I told the kids. The effort was there.
Absolutely.
We've got athletic ability. We've got speed. The pieces of the puzzle are there. It's the little things we got to put together and go forward.
Well, there's no doubt about it. We talked about that on our broadcast. That we like our team. We've got athletes. We made a few mistakes, but you go from game 1 to game 2, and that's when you ought to be able to correct those things. And you get thrown into the fire like a lot of these kids tonight. A lot of sophomores playing a lot of action. We got a lot of young guys.
And I'm not a guy for making excuses, but we have a lot of kids. I thought Tydrell Fryer did an excellent job. He's starting to see the game in a more slowed down pace now. He's doing an excellent job for us. Jordan Mabry, who was a defensive end last year, now is a linebacker for us, doing a great job.
Absolutely.
I mean, I can't complain about that kid. You got O'Shea Pruitt, who's a sophomore. So I think we are building for the future. We really are. I mean, I do. You're right. I do like our team. I really do, because I think we're doing things the right way. It's just the little things that we've got to work on every week. And it's like I told the kids all along. The good football team in my mind is the team that constantly builds and gets better.
Sure.
That's a good football team to me.
Sure.
Because you're seeing things week to week, and you're changing what you're doing. You're getting better at what you're doing. So that's what I'm wanting out of this team, is just do little things right and keep building.
Well, we're going to do that, and the Hounds they're going to give us 9 more chances through the regular season to see what happens at the end of the year.
So we should see different Hounds every week.
Absolutely, and I think we'll get better, Coach.
We will. We will continue to get better, and that's my job. And I'm gonna do my job.
Mark Hinsley, my friend, head football coach, athletic director of the Newport Greyhounds. I like the direction we're going. We will get better. Thanks for watching.
Go Hounds.